welcome back to another Sims 4 building challenge. We're doing a challenge that in my head should be called the Forbidden Challenge. We're of course going to be building with only glass today. I feel like I've done something similar where I built with different materials, or we did like every room is a different material, and I did like a glass room before where I've used obviously only glass objects or any kind of see-through, as much see-through objects as possible. And this is exactly why I called it the Forbidden Challenge, because if you wanted some privacy, well, this is not the video for privacy. Privacy does not want this house. I mean, no, this house doesn't want privacy. Neither does the privacy want the house at this point. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to be, of course, using the new glass feature that came with the recent update, and of course, one of these swatches being from the new Enchanted by Nature pack. Every single piece of whatever you see here today will be glass, and I even mean even the flooring, because now that I've got all of the packs installed, I of course now also have got Island Living, and Island Living has my favorite thing called Crystal Clear, which is like a floor tile or whatever. You see, you can kind of see dirt through it. It creates like a hole in the ground, but it is of course glass, and your Sims can walk over this. But also if you put it on the roof, you can create yourself like a ceiling made out of glass. Of course, we've also got glass panels on the roof, so I mean, like, this is just going to be a lot of fun, I think, but there's going to be zero privacy, and this is going to be pretty difficult. I also feel like it's okay if we use some windows, so just say like the tall windows like this. As long as every single wall of this house is covered in glass, it's okay if there is like a couple of, you know, panels here and there that have maybe some columns for corners and things like that. Even trims and things like that are all okay, but there just has to be glass. And I'm going to bulldoze my Ladipo household today. So bye-bye, house. I'm so sorry I've got to do this to you. I still feel so bad. This lot is humongous. I don't know how I didn't feel overwhelmed starting this build. Maybe I did, actually, because this is quite a big lot for such a small little town. Anyways, so I want to create, like, the funny thing is I actually want to create like a regular looking house. Like, I don't need it to be too dramatic or too like fancy. Okay, what's the story with ceilings not appearing? Because that is very, very annoying. I need my ceiling to be back here again. Okay, thank you very much. I want to literally create us like the most normal looking house. And what the heck am I doing? What am I building? I don't really know what this is, but I kind of wanted like a family home of some sort. I mean, doing a child's bedroom, that's gonna be a little weird though, isn't it? So then I was thinking, if I do something like this, right, and we do just like a regular little roof, kind of like this. Wow, what a beautiful family home. There's just nothing weird happening here. Trust me, it's all normal. Why don't we do like a little balcony or something? I don't know, let's be a bit different today. Why don't I do like two little things like this? And then, okay, what am I doing? No, that's not what I want. Although, is that what I want? It's a bit weird looking. No, I think what I want to do is something like this. But of course, then we don't have just glass flooring, which is so annoying. And I really hope that one day that will be a thing, that we could just paint flooring with just regular glass. But if I wanted to create like a balcony, I'd have to use the Island Living thing. Wait, now, can I just get that out so I have it ready? I'm gonna just put it there so I can just always grab it if I need to. But if you see what I mean, I can't really put that there because it needs to be a two-tile thing, so I don't think I'm going to do that here. I think I might just get rid, or actually what we could do is do my little trim thing. Maybe let's just do black trims today. That's not black, that's brown. We could do something like this, and if I just get rid of these inside there, it'll almost give you the illusion that maybe that thing is glass. But we'll have to do the same thing here, actually. Wow, how stunning. What the heck is that? Okay, anyways, then on this side, I kind of wanted this to be like a little kitchen maybe vibe inside here. And then we've got like an area to come out. Oh, wait, I've got an idea. What if I do something like this, where we create this section being out of just glass, but that will be like a little patio area. Like, I mean, why do I really care about the patio area? Maybe I could open it up. Oh, that's interesting. But then do I want like a regular roof here as well? I think so. Yeah, like I could still do something like this. Okay, this house is definitely going to be weird. I admit, like, there's gonna be nothing nice about this. Well, it might be nice, actually. Do you know what? I don't want to like totally shoot myself down, but so far this is what I've got. Do you like it? I really don't like these things at the front, actually, now that I think about it. Let me fix that. I think that looks even more hideous, but I'm trying to like create a little balcony section, and I've added those crystal glass chunks to the floor, so now you can see through that floor. But I wish there was just more black accents here. Maybe I could could use just like a regular black column here. Would that be kind of cool? Why is this just not working today? Like, what's going on? Why is my game like, no, don't do this. Please go back to doing nice enchanted regular builds where you come back doing stupid challenges. And it's actually really funny because obviously like I've had so much really lovely comments. And, okay, that looks so bad. I've had really lovely comments on obviously my journey with The Sims and like building for The Sims. And of course I appreciate it so much, but it is really clear to see that my YouTube channel still prefers my weird building challenges. And you may be like, oh, but who said? A statistic said. You can really clearly see with like just regular stats, viewer stats, and even like income stats, you can really tell that people still really enjoy watching my crazy building challenges. And it's really funny because like half of the time it's like, oh God, what are you building? What is this? Are you okay? And I'm like, I don't know if I'm okay, so don't ask me because at this point I do not know. But yeah, it's fine and I'm enjoying myself and that's all that really matters. Okay, I don't know whether I want this actually on a platform because it creates like a weird thing, but I don't really know what to do with this trim here. This is kind of pissing me off. Like, what's that about? Unless I do 2 columns, one like this and one like that, and then can we do like a scoundrel if I just grab that there and just create a black scoundrel? Because obviously like this thing is struggling a small bit up there. Do you see that? Why are you struggling? Why can't I put a trim up there? What must be applied to a room above ground floor? Okay, rude, but okay. Or else I could use these things. I know this is wooden and it is not glass whatsoever, but like, I mean, if I gotta make this house look nice, I need to try it, you know? Oh yeah, wait now, this could work. Oh yeah, wait now, this is so gonna work. I love this little thing, this little trim, whoever you are. I love this trim. It just like helps. Wow, see? What weird glitch. You've never seen a glitch happening. Yeah, oh my God, I love this. Yes, okay. This little trim saved my life so many times. Okay, saved my life is very dramatic, but it's actually really nice. I like this. So I don't need this anymore, so we can get rid. Thank you very much. I guess I'll just do it here as well. Yeah, there we go, guys. Okay, so that's like our little fun structural parts. So then you're wondering, oh, that looks like a nice enough house. Can we just like continue and like do normal things? No, because now every single wall in this house will have to be glass. So I'm wondering, should we do like the layout first so that I can actually figure out whether this is going to work? And like, how in the name of God am I going to do bathrooms? I really don't know, but it's just got to be done. It's got to be done. And of course, things like the stairs and stuff will also have to be like glass, as much glass as we can. Of course, if there is some wooden features, obviously, like we don't really care that much. Like it's really just a weird challenge. We shouldn't care that much. But you know, like these ones here, like I would consider these to be glass stairs. Do they say they're glass? No, they don't say that they're glass. Wait, now, is that the only glass stair that we've got? Is that even glass? I actually don't think this is glass. But I'm going to presume that this is like the closest thing to glass that we've got, and I am going to use this. So I guess what I might do is, I actually might leave the stairs there, but okay, no. But I might just like extend them and make them a slight bit bigger because this house is massive. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking that maybe if we do, oh, actually, I was gonna say, let's do a bathroom at the front of the house. Do you really want a bathroom at the front of the house where everyone can see you? If I do the bathroom maybe like this, so that at least it doesn't interfere with my glass little feature. Because I don't think you guys understand. Well, maybe you do, but I'm gonna have to use this wall for like the whole house, like everywhere, like this. Oh my God, I mean, it's going to look cool, but I love the way we can't see the stairs through the glass. That is very interesting. So just say, for instance, we could do like, we've got a few options. We've got this hexagonal, hey, excuse me, how do you pronounce that? Hexagon paneled wall glass. We've got ornamental, scroll. Okay, so we've got a lot of fun little features. Like I'm thinking maybe we could do a couple of different ones. I'm almost thinking that one for the bathroom anyways. And then we could maybe do like, oh wait, the doors. How am I going to do the doors? Do I just use these ones? I guess I could use like this door. That's not that bad. Like it has a couple of panels, which I think would probably make sense. Or else we could do this as well. That could be a fun option. Oh, this one's a good one actually. This one. Oh, but the colors are a bit weird actually. Do we want like white? Maybe we could use that for like the internal wall. So like maybe I could create like a little bathroom where like that's where you enter the toilet. We've got like these as well. Do we like these? Not really. Oh, this one's cool actually. How would this work if I put just glass behind it? Oh, okay. That's just, yeah, it's just glass. I actually really like that though. I think there's something kind of interesting about this. So why don't I just do regular clear panel behind that door? So that door now just looks like it is absolutely floating. That's fine. Maybe over here then we could just add a little bit of pattern so that we could almost see that glass, just in case we accidentally like walk through it and hit our head, because that could also be a little bit of a safety hazard. Wait, now I should be probably using the black swatch of these rather than that kind of like bluey hue. It probably makes more sense. Does that even make any difference? I'm not sure. Wow, so nice. But then now that I think about it, should I continue that regular wall panel glass throughout the whole house like this? And then, oh my god, that looks so bad. I mean, no, it doesn't look that bad. It just looks hideous. Okay, that looks like, again, you'd probably hit your head. So I wonder, for these little features, should I add a little bit of pattern to them? Because at least, you know, your sim won't like try walk through them. I mean, I'd like to think that these don't act as debug and your sims won't walk through them. Maybe this then we could do for like the kitchen. Maybe like this. Is that fun? And then we could like carry that through the top there. But now I feel like I need to put another little... Oh god. Yeah, you see, this is the one thing I don't like about the glass walls. When you put a pillar, it doesn't like go through the glass. It just is applied on the outside of the glass wall. So then you can almost see the see-through thickness of the glass. And that kind of pisses me off. So I'm not really sure. Maybe instead of doing that, I will just get rid of this. And maybe I'll actually create a whole panel of this. There. No, that looks hideous. I'll just have to do this. So that's our downstairs painted. And now we've got to do the same thing upstairs. Okay, so maybe upstairs we could use like a little bit of like design and detail, because we're just so cool that like we might want some designs. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe we could do like this feature as like the front of the house feature, right? So we've got like this. Then we can kind of maybe continue a little bit of the same thing here. Oh my god. It's so see-through. It's actually insane. Okay, maybe then the back of the house could be a little bit more patterned again. But then again, I don't really want to make this like whimsical feeling. I kind of want to make it more contempo modern, because if I add this, then we're like whimsical vibes. Maybe we could do like a greenhouse somewhere at the side of the house with that pattern, but maybe we just do a little bit of like hexagonal. Why do I keep saying hexagonal as if it's like medicine? Hexagonal. Okay, this color still seems very blue, even though I think I've got the black swatch selected. Maybe actually at the back we'll do this feature as well, and I'll just do this through the side of the house. That is pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. But wait, now can I get rid of that roof inside there? Like if I go into the inside of my house, can I just remove this, or does that get rid of the whole... Oh no, there we go. That's perfect. That's what I wanted. So I want no ceiling. I just want glass. Yeah, I think that's what I want. So now we go and grab ourselves some roof. Yeah. Oh my god. I feel so bad for whoever has to live in this house. Like, that's kind of cool. Like, that looks like a really fun sunroom. Maybe like greenhouse. Oh my god, it actually would be so hot in this room. Oh my god, I never painted this wall. Oh, my bad. Let's paint that wall as well. Whoopsies. And the inside of the walls too, actually. Bloody heck. Maybe actually we could do like a fun little feature. Maybe like here a bit. Is that fun? Oh, wait, no, actually, I kind of like that. Maybe we could do something like this just for a bit of finesse. That's cool, isn't it? Yeah, very nice. Okay, maybe then for this roof, we could almost do like a fun little design. Oh no. Oh, wait, now I've messed it up, haven't I? Wait, now, can I just undo everything? So now if I do this, I want maybe like 2 here, and then maybe like another 2 like this, right? Just stay with me here. This is just a work in progress. So we could do like 2 normal ones and then some hexagonal ones, because that's just so cool. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. Isn't that what you guys wanted? Isn't that why you guys came to this channel today? Oh, wait, now I want to do more of this stuff. So maybe if I just do like a singular little one like that, where we do honeycomb, and then we do the middle just being like regular panels like this. Whoa. Okay, it's really bad, because like I feel so bad for these people living here. I might have to do like some privacy hedging and things like that, just to make it feel a little bit more like please stop looking into our house. But yeah, everything else so far seems kind of cool. I actually don't really like this one. Wait, now maybe just to match, I'll just go for this regular panel, because I think it just kind of matches the house a bit better. Oh god. Okay, so now I guess like I can still do regular trims. Like I'm kind of thinking of using this nice trim. Maybe is that what I want? I guess. Like, yeah, I don't really mind the trimming being here. Like, I guess that's fine, because we're gonna need like all the help we can get with like structural aspects of this build, because like what the heck is this? this. Why is really the question, but I just really wanted to see what it's gonna look like. So if you want to know why I'm doing this, it's just purely for a bit of fun. Oh yeah, there we go. That's actually kind of cool. I wish I could put a trim like on that as well. Like, why can't I can only put a trim here, but not over there. I always get very confused. Very confused. I don't get why I can't put a trim down there on the sides of the house. I guess it looks okay. Right, so that is our beautiful little home. And even like down here, I feel like we should have glass on the floor, even though like that obviously is going to allow dirt to be down there. Can I paint the dirt down below, or is that not something I can do? No, it's just dirt. Okay. Because I guess on the inside of the house, I don't really just want to do glass flooring because I think that's going to look stupid having dirt everywhere. What I did want to do though is having glass floor everywhere like this upstairs. So, Lord above. So that you literally look through the glass. Oh, that's not going to fit. Oh, okay, my measurements are wrong. Whoopsies. What am I gonna do there? Okay, maybe if I just overlay them. Like, who's really gonna care at this point if I just overlay them? They do kind of freak out a little bit, but at this point I'm freaking out because I can't really see anything because everything is essentially glass. So that's fantastic. Okay, I can almost see things better in this lighting, so I might continue doing a little bit of a floor plan with this lighting. Okay, so I guess what we might do is we might create like a little bathroom here, and then maybe like a small little office space over here, and then and then what do we just do? Like a massive like open plan bedroom. So like we could essentially just turn this into a bedroom. This could just be like a regular hallway, and we just have like our own private bathroom upstairs and our own private little desk space. Maybe that would make sense. And then we've just got like a downstairs bathroom and then like the massive living area. Because again, like, I mean, do I really want this to be a family house? I mean, there's nothing screaming family about this at all. So the inside walls also will have to be also glass. So I guess what I might do is I might use this door, or do we just do archways maybe? Because archways, I know they're not glass, but I could just do archway like this, right? And then we just run this glass along the archway. Yeah, that's beautiful. That is just fantastic. Like, you're cooking your dinner and watching someone shower. That is beautiful. That's fantastic. Okay, so then for the inside, I wonder actually for the inside, should I use some of these glass features like this as well to kind of almost give you a little bit more privacy? And then you're going to be like, what do you mean privacy? Okay, I don't like that door. You're going to be like, what do you mean privacy? There's literally no privacy. But I just feel like if there is like some sort of like a chunk of something, like a little bit of a pattern, then maybe this will make more sense. And maybe we actually use some of this pattern one as well. I think we maybe just use the clear one if we are going to be using the actual windows on it. Whoa, like that's bad. That is just hilarious. Okay, that's lovely. Oh yeah, and then we could also do like a feature like that here as well. Under the stairs, of course. That's gonna look very cool. Like floating stairs. Maybe we could also put down like a cool little column as well. Just to be like, oh, that's how we hold up the stairs. Just like some glass and a column, of course. We just don't ask questions. Okay, so downstairs it looks like everything is glass. So now I just need to do upstairs, which again is going to be kind of fun, I guess. So maybe I'll use some of that fun pattern, so as you're coming up the stairs you're like, wow, funky pattern, we love that. And then maybe for downstairs, or sorry, for upstairs on the other side, I might use this pattern with like the double glass because it nicely matches my floor. Oh my god, can you even see what I'm talking about? You know the way it like nicely matches the lines of the floor pattern? I need doors, sorry. I keep forgetting about the doors. I could use this door. So nice. Oh wait, now isn't there like a patterned one of these? Wait, what? This is saying it should be this swatch, but the other one's coming up. Wait, what? Oh, these, okay, all of these swatches are like messed up. Do you see that? This one is supposed to be green, but it shows up that it's brown. So I wanted this black one. Okay, no, maybe I will use this downstairs maybe, because that maybe has a little bit of a better effect. So if I just like double this glass, so that would be like our little going out to the back garden glass. So I guess maybe the best option for bedroom, oh, we've got this like frosted glass, which is kind of cool. But like, is frosted glass cheating in a glass house? I guess it's not. And it could be like a bit of privacy for your bedroom. She says privacy. There is no privacy, Sandra. What are you talking about? Should we do like the honeycomb? No, I guess I won't do the honeycomb. I think I'm just gonna do the regular pattern here now. Okay. Wow, so lovely and modern. So nice. Why do I feel like your sim would just like fall through the stair or through the floor? I don't know why. Okay, so we'll do bathroom entrance and then office entrance. Okay, so now it seems like everything in this house is made out of glass and everything is, oh my god. Could you imagine if I built for The Sims and I sent them this? I was like, this is my Ladipo household. This is where the Ladipo family will reside for the rest of their life because they just don't believe in privacy. So we've got glass everywhere, guys. Like I can see through the whole house. Everything. Like I can see through the whole house. This is insane. Okay, so nice. So I guess like the flooring is the last thing that like I don't have as glass, but I just don't really like the idea of putting that down there because like everything will just be dirt, you know? Do you get what I mean? What do we think? I guess maybe I could do it at least in the kitchen, but like I just don't like the idea of dirt underneath. I guess I could do like some marble, like maybe this white marble will kind of, oh my god. Okay, I realize the lighting in this house is going to look ridiculous. Maybe if I do black marble, that could be like a fun little thing for downstairs as like a fun feature that they were like, look, we know we can have glass on the floor, but like maybe let's just give them a little bit of marble because I just don't want dirt everywhere around the house. Like I wish I could paint underneath that. Did you get me? Like I wish that wasn't just dirt. Or is there a way that I could like change it? What if I put like a rug underneath? Hold on a sec. If I take a rug, no, I can't put it down any lower. I guess if I had that like tool, okay, that looks so bad. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I feel like this is how you break the game. Like this is how you create a glitch because you cannot even see. Like if I can't see, imagine your Sims trying to live here. I also feel like the floor of the bathroom also has to be black because I cannot see anything else if it's not gonna be black. Yeah, I guess like I think that's what I'll do with the black flooring, and I guess we can just do the glass in the kitchen area, kitchen dining area. Do we like it? Yeah. Let me just do some landscaping. Okay, so I've completed this now, and I kind of wanted to play with that stupid idea of privacy bushes because obviously there's just no privacy that this house has. But in Ireland, a lot of homes like have these like, I don't even know, cypress trees, and they've got like a line, like a thick line of them so that people can't see your fancy mansion, you know, through the bushes. But like when you put them like this, I think it's just so funny because obviously like you can still see through the bushes, but you can also just literally see into your house. Like there's just no lying about that, but it's just so funny. And I think also with the landscaping, I wanted to make it a little bit more polished because I mean, who's polishing all these windows? Not me, thank God, but I think it's pretty funny. So that's like our little back garden. We could do like a lovely little barbecue area and stuff. And yeah, I kind of did like a sunken little landscaping area. So everywhere you see those like these grasses, I kind of did it sunken to almost match what's going on with that glass flooring. So it looks like, oh, we just like did the same thing with the glass flooring, but we just got rid of the glass to add actual grass in there. So it almost makes sense that like there is a sunken bit underneath the glass particles as well as where the landscaping is. So we can also see it kind of through here as you're walking up the aisle of the house. And then, you know, the way like you can't really build towards the edge of the lot, I used also like these little support beams and I created little planter pots to make it look like they're my own DIY planter pots. And this is what we've got going on for us. I mean, it's stunning. It's fantastic. So let's get into the inside. And actually just there I was thinking, I was like, oh god, I have no windows. I can't put any windows in, obviously, Sandra, because the whole house is a window. But I kind of was, sorry, I'm like cracking up. I kind of was thinking, what if I just put like some windows like at the front to kind of like give it a little bit of like detail, like, oh, we've got detail going on, like, whoa, like that, just like groundbreaking. We've got windows in the house. I think that's pretty funny. So in the kitchen, I guess that would make sense. So maybe let's start off with the kitchen. I think I'm gonna have to make it afternoon time because like it actually is hurting my eyes a little bit. I don't really know what's going on. So like the thing I hate about this idea is that we're gonna have to see like the backing of everything through this house, and I think that is just hilarious. So maybe if we do the kitchen on this side, so at least you don't see it straight out when you're looking at the house this way. The lighting is actually beautiful, but everything else won't be that beautiful. And I guess like I know this is a glass house, but I'm going to use some regular appliances as well. Like, you know, there's just no glass here that I could use, but maybe these ones, they kind of remind me of like a little bit of like a marble feel, and maybe we could go for like that black aesthetic as well. I think something like that would be pretty interesting. I almost like don't want it touching the glass on the edges. So what if I do like, wait now, stove and fridge like this? We do like fridge like so. Wait now, maybe I could actually change these windows and I could use like the small ones to kind of go around the okay, no, that looks silly. That looks hideous. Okay, maybe we just don't do windows on this side. Is that weird? Kind of is, isn't it? Unless we just like make them lower. No. Okay. Unless I just do this on that corner. So like the window just kind of ends. Bloody heck. I actually don't like these windows now. Maybe I do instead. Oh, I love these. Do you remember these? These are just so fun. When I was like, obviously everything I've been doing recently has been like Enchanted by Nature. And I'm after forgetting like all of these things because I've been playing with like the version of the game where I didn't have anything else installed. So I've missed all of these. Like these are brilliant. Oh, wait, now what if I do something like this? I could do like a fun little panel feature. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's do that instead. So then I could also put the stove inside here. Oh my God, it's like hurting my eyes. I'll just go with the matching kind of dark, whatever colors, if that makes sense. Okay, we could then do like this dark sink as well. I think that's pretty nice. Can I fit that bin in there? Like probably not, but also at the same time, like who really cares? I mean, are you guys going to want this house downloaded? Probably not. So do we really mind? Not really. I guess the one thing we could use is curtains, and I could use my favorite curtains, I suppose. Like, I mean, no one's gonna stop me from using curtains. So maybe we could do like a couple of curtains just to show like, oh yeah, we're not total savages. Like, I mean, we live in a weird house, but we're not like totally insane. So this makes sense. This makes a lot of sense, guys. Don't question it. It's all fine. You see, so we could like close off that section, and we could maybe do that at least. Wait, now, is there a wall missing? I actually couldn't tell. Wait a sec. There's a wall missing here, and I could not tell. Oh, that's really sad. Okay, there we go. Is that what I wanted? I guess. It looks kind of bad, but then again, this whole house looks bad. I was kind of thinking of putting this curtain at least here. Maybe like a little curtain section like that. So, you know, because like these people love their glass, but like just because they love their glass doesn't mean they don't love a little bit of curtains as well. Maybe they're like curtain fanatics. Maybe like windows are their thing and they just love curtains. So maybe that just like symbolizes that, like, look, if someone's actually going in for a shower, we like sweep this curtain all the way across and it makes sense. Yeah, that makes total sense. So that's our kitchen. Okay, so I've just kind of worked a little bit more on the kitchen, and to be honest with you, I'm struggling with the lighting. Okay, that's not the light, because if I delete lights, it still looks the exact same. And then like at nighttime, I guess, yeah, at nighttime you can really see the lights, but it still weirdly enough gets like lit up at weird sections when everything is made out of glass. It's like, where is this light coming from? Is it coming from like the moonlight? It's really weird. It's almost, it feels like my lights from my own room are reflecting into the game. It's actually really weird. I'm not sure. And then also my rug, I think it's like glitching out with the flooring. I really don't know what's going on, but I guess I will just add some sort of a hanging light here because I'm not really sure how this is supposed to look. Oh wait, no, there's these jars. They're made out of glass. Oh, glass jar. Okay, I actually, do you know what? No one's gonna want this house. Why do I care so much? Anyways, that's your kitchen. I'm thinking of doing some sort of like an outdoor dining room. So let's pick out the biggest glass table we can, which unfortunately seems to be this one, but I guess glass is the thing of the video. So let's go for glass. And then I know there isn't really like glass chairs. Like there's these ones here, but I also like the idea of using these ones from that wedding pack, My Wedding Stories. So maybe let's use this. I know this is plastic, I totally get it, but I think it kind of makes sense to still have something like this. I think it's pretty funny. Do I maybe put it like more by the door, or do we put it like, oh, maybe at an angle, because we're just so quirky and different. Angle vibes, there we go. Okay, so we've got like a bit more of a dining table scenario, and then just while I'm here, I'll just do a couple of outdoor things. Just going through some plants because I'm trying to find my favorite plant, and now because we've got new plants, it's kind of confusing me a little bit because everything is moved around. This is actually what I was looking for. Sorry, wait, now let me just like pop this down in a couple of areas because I really like this plant. This is one of my faves. But what I was just about to say, oh, why are you going down into the bottom? Don't do that to me. Okay, there we go. What I was going to say is, isn't it weird how this Mount Komorebi shrubbery ladder, like puhu bush, is now in this category? As far as I'm aware, that was never in this category. So that is very random how that's here now. I don't even think I've ever seen this shrub. So that's what we've got here as well now. I feel like there's other things in here that I'm seeing that I've never seen before. Like maybe the Christmas trees were in here, but that puhu bush was defo not here. Like it wasn't. I would have known. I've only did like the Every Plant challenge. I don't think I've used that one when I was using the Every Plant challenge. And obviously I have Snowy Escape installed for like months. Okay, I'm going to do the bathroom next because I think that's like the funniest thing. Okay, so as you come in, I'm kind of thinking, Wait, now, why is this? Wait, what? Why is... Oh, wait, now, this is gone up. Oh, that accidentally went below ground. Okay, that makes sense. Now it's fine. I was kind of thinking of maybe doing the toilet actually like inside there. I know it's like there's like a curtain in the way, but then again, it is The Sims. Do we really care if there's a curtain in the way? But then again, also, how does plumbing work through glass anyways? I have no idea. So I guess even if I get this toilet, you can see the backing of it, although I do really like the toilet. Maybe I will actually do something like this. Again, it just literally makes no sense because it's in the curtain, but I kind of like that aesthetic. I think it's kind of funny, and also you can't really see the toilet. Now, when it comes to the shower, we just have got to live our life to the fullest and just not care about what people think, because this is where the shower is going to be. So you could legit be watching someone shower. I know this is a very weird video now that I think about it, because like, why the heck am I doing this? I genuinely am not doing it for any weird reason. I just wanted to see what like a fully glass house looks like. I swear, guys, I'm not doing it for weird reasons. I promise. This is just something I really wanted to see. Why do I want like this metal sink here for some reason? I don't know why. I feel like I need it. I think it just fits. Also, I don't know why I'm making everything black. It doesn't have to be all black, but it just is now, so it's just too late. Everything is black. Maybe I'll use this little rug as a little mat. Wow, what a wait, is this a door? Yeah, that's the door. Wow, what a stunning little bathroom we've got going on here for us. Wait, now, don't forget the toilet paper. We must not be savages. It's good to see that the sleek bathroom kit still isn't organized into the accents category. That's fantastic. Okay, stunning toilet paper just over there. Let's do some towels as well. Just get a nice little black tower or okay, English. A towel rack. Toilet brush as well. We are not crazy in this house. Okay, that's fantastic. Oh, we could use this glass divider. Oh, hold on a while. Actually, one of you guys mentioned that it would be interesting if you're doing a shower. Wait, now, if I do like a little setup like this, right? So that's your bathroom. If you just paint one wall glass, you could create yourself like a DIY shower kind of glass partition, which I actually think that is very cool, and I definitely will use this sometime in the future. But in this video, we're just doing everything glass, okay? Just everything gotta be glass. That's great. Okay, I'm desperately trying to work on some sort of a sitting room. I kind of like the idea of the rug being put at an angle like this. I know some of you guys hate that, but I really like it. Then I put a chess table here. I really don't know what to put there because I'm trying to not put many things kind of on the glass, but also it probably makes more sense to have like a little bookcase here to almost like hide the shower space. And then like I also realized, what about paintings? Like, how are we supposed to, you know, make paintings work? So that looks so bad from the inside of the bathroom. And over there as well, you can kind of see that. But I guess it does make sense to kind of put those paintings around places. Also then like lights hanging off these places too. Like, is this just like, does this look normal? Or, okay, I mean, nothing kind of looks normal in this house. Also the lighting, like I cannot understand what the lighting is doing, because if you add too many lights in the daytime, this will literally be unplayable. I mean, this is kind of unplayable as it is. But like, I just don't really know like what kind of lighting to use. And also you can see it's not really making too much of a difference. So maybe I'll just add some saucers around the place, but just like one hanging light over there. Oh wait, now how many saucers have we got here? Okay, there we go. So that is our downstairs. Let's briefly move to, oh my god, I was like upstairs. Where's the upstairs? The upstairs is right here. Okay, so maybe let's do a little bedroom scenario. Oh my god, I just realized everyone downstairs will be able to see you upstairs. This is such a weird house. Like, this is such a weird house, I must admit. Oh wait, now why can't I wait, why won't it place down? Okay, we've encountered a problem. It just does not want to recognize this area as a room because of the floor. Like, what do you mean? The floor, that's surely walkable, is it? Wait, now what if your Sims can't walk on that? Am I gonna have to get a sim in here? Hold on a while. Okay, I've got some Sims in here. Well, actually, I've got the poor Ladipo household. They're like, what happened to our house? I thought you built us a nicer house than this. Anyways, I don't think they'll be able to walk on this glass thing. Please walk on it. Oh, you can you walk on it? Oh God, what is okay, she's freaking out. She's like, I gotta go down, and then I gotta get back up again, and then she can walk through it. Okay, so, okay, your bed is floating. Where are you going? Stop. Okay, can you go into the kitchen? Like, can you go there? Oh no, you can. Okay, so you can walk there. So can you sleep in the bed though? That is, excuse me. Can you sleep in the bed? You can't? Oh. Can you go here though? Oh, so you're telling me you can walk there, but you can't like sleep on the bed. Like, I can't put stuff on top of, oh, now I can? Okay. 2 minutes ago, you 100% saw me not being able to put a bed down unless it was like on the little crevices. So wait a sec. Can you now sleep on this bed? Like, is this bed now functional? Oh, okay. So Sims, huh? The Sims just knows how to grind my gears. Excuse me? Okay. What are you doing? Sunbathe in the nude. I mean, I guess you're at your home. You can do whatever you want. But obviously, these people do not care about privacy whatsoever. They will just chill out there naked. I mean, whether it's inside their glass home or outside their glass home, they just do not care, do they? Okay. I guess I built the perfect house for the perfect family, didn't I? Okay, can you please stop doing that and just get out of the house for a while? Please get out! Go away! Put your clothes back on first. Okay, so looking at the fact that my Sims can obviously sleep here, they were just acting stupid, you know, at the start. Well, actually, it was just the game that was acting a bit stupid. So this will really work upstairs, and I think I'm gonna go for kind of neutrals. And the reason why I'm gonna go for this bed is because it still reminds me of like metal pipes. I know that's like wooden, but it still reminds me of kind of like a metal pipe. So maybe we could use, I kind of like the idea of maybe something like this bronzy kind of color with that mirror. Well, actually, I'm presuming that that's mirror. I mean, all along I thought that was a mirror, but maybe that's not mirror. Oh no, it does say glass. It doesn't really look like glass, but I guess I'm going to use this today. For lights, maybe something like this actually, because that is like a little glass container. So that does seem pretty cute as well. Oh, wait, now you can change these from like glass to ceramic. Oh, that's lovely. Didn't know that. Wow, well, you learn something new every day, don't you? That's fantastic. And then on the other bedside locker, I'm just going to do the regular kind of thing where I go for my beautiful, very fancy gold alarm clock. I don't know why I always just need to make a gold, but I think it looks kind of cute like this, especially with that plant. So, okay, there we go. So that is our little bed setup. It's so hard to tell if things are positioned correctly because I cannot see anything, like anything at all. And now adding a rug into this mix. Okay, so the rugs tend to like disappear on the glass for some reason. It's almost like they become literally see-through. Like, do you see that? Like every single rug just becomes see-through. Interesting how that works. That makes me think that I shouldn't even put a rug here because like what's the point? I guess this one kind of looks cute there, but you can barely see it, so that's kind of my worry. Right, the other thing that we need are some dressers. So most of these are kind of just wooden, so I'm not really gonna worry too much about the idea of a dresser. I mean, this one has some glass on it, so I guess we could use this one. Yeah, wait, now let's use this one, and maybe this will serve as like a little bit of privacy, you know, from that side of the house. So that makes sense. Let's do this maybe black standalone mirror as well. That's fantastic. So we've got a nice bit of glass on both of those items. And then of course I'm just gonna go for like some plants and things, maybe like a cute little seating area as well. You know me with my cutesy little seating areas. And again, I don't know why everything is black in this room, and also in this house kind of a lot of things are just black. I think it's just I went with this theme and now I can't stop. I guess it would probably make sense if I at least do some curtains. Wait, now let's put this at an angle and then make this a bit straighter. Yeah, maybe a little bit of curtain action would probably make the most sense in this scenario. So let's maybe put some curtains here and then maybe one on the kind of corner end here as well and here, just to again kind of give you the illusion that like we could close these curtains, but obviously your Sims cannot do that. We don't need any curtains here because that's just an inside wall. Who's gonna be looking at us? Nobody. No one's gonna see from that angle. Oh my god, this room. Oh wait, now this is a door. And then this is a door. Also, why is my mailbox inside the house? Like, what's going on? Can you go away, please? So I can't actually put anything in this corner of the room. I guess what I could do is I could do like a cute little bookshelf. I guess I could, but should I? I think that's the question that we need to be asking ourselves. Should I really put one there? Maybe I'll just put like this thing here. Is it clipping through the wall? Yes, it is. I might put this thing there and maybe just like a nice little thing of like books here. I think that would be kind of cute. And then maybe just like a funky little light shining down on top of that. I think that's pretty. And I also would really like the idea of a painting on this wall because that usually would be an area where Sandra would try and squeeze in a couple of paintings. Like, what do we do? Do we go for maybe... Actually, that's not a bad idea. I could go for like 2 of these. Again, nice and contempo vibes all around, but it almost will kind of hide that space unless I actually put 2, one on either side. Oh my god, to match these up to each other is just impossible right now. Is that nice? I guess I could do this. Oh lord above, what am I doing? Is this nice? Ah! I can't do this. Is this okay? I guess it is. I might make it this color on the outside. Wow, stunning double-sided paintings. Yes, exactly what we wanted. Okay, so we've got this cool little feature wall. So maybe I'll put like a fun little seating area here instead. Maybe like a nice cozy little seat. You know what? Heck it. Let's use the new couch. The fairy tale. Well, it's not a couch. It's this chair. But we could use this like little black chair here. I think that actually works quite nicely because that's from the Enchanted by Nature pack. But does it look that enchanted? No, it doesn't. So that's cool. Oh, we could use like the wooden with the glass here. Yes, Enchanted by Nature vibes, but also just kind of normal vibes. And we could do a cool little stereo here. Wow, so funky and so nice. So nice and funky. Maybe like a nice corner thing here. Wow, so fun. I don't know what else to put into that room because that barely in my eyes looks like a room. Do you see what I mean? Like, what else do I put here? I guess another painting would be kind of fun, but like, do we really want to see that from the outside? I guess we do. I guess that's just the way it is. And I guess a nice rug here, maybe, you know, just like something to make your feet feel very nice and cozy. Okay, no, that's not going to fit here. See, sometimes certain items just like glitch out and they don't want to be placed upstairs. Then they just automatically go downstairs. I think the house does get a little confused with what's going on. I mean, fair enough, as I would as well. Okay, so this is the other bathroom. So let's do that as well. So that's where you enter. So I'm kind of thinking maybe let's put the toilet straight away as you come in. I know they say that that's like a bad thing, like bad mantra or whatever, but I don't really care. Although, would it make more sense to have the toilet like right here? I think that probably would make more sense. That is so funny, the way you could just do that. That's really weird. We could do like a little bath, because it would be kind of fun to have a little bath, you know, just like chilling, watching the world go by in your little bath. I think that's kind of cute. So maybe let's put a bath over here. So the door opens that way. So I guess we could just shove a sink on this wall. Like, that's not going to be too far-fetched of an idea, surely. Okay, it is a bit squishy, but we will make this work. Or wait, now maybe I'll do the toilet like this way and I'll actually put a sink into that nook. Maybe that makes more sense. I don't really know at this point what makes any sense. I don't know also why I'm making everything black, because that also doesn't make any sense. But just think about how weird this concept would be. Like, oh, can I go to the bathroom? Like, yeah, sure, go to the bathroom, no worries. And then you want a little bit of privacy in the bathroom. And you just can't have any privacy whatsoever. And imagine like rocking up to someone's house. Imagine making friends with somebody and being like, do you want to come over? And you'd be like, yeah, sure, let's go to your house. And then you like come over to their house and they're like, oh yeah, so make yourself feel at home. And then you're like, I really can't feel at home in this scenario. In this situation, I will never feel at home. But it's kind of funny. I kind of like doing things like this. I mean, it's obviously not a realistic concept in no way, no shape or form. So I mean, I totally get it if you guys are gonna be like, what the heck, but I also just, I don't really care. I really needed to see this done. Whether this works or it doesn't work, I really don't care. I needed to see it out of my system. I just needed to get it out, and now it's out. We could have done these privacy walls, but then again, who needs privacy? Privacy is a sign of weakness, is what we say in this house. We don't care about privacy. Okay, one last room is going to be the study, and then we can do a little tour. So again, because this is a glass house, I think I'm going to use like this little glass table. I might actually put it this way and maybe move the door at a slight bit of an angle and twist the door. So it almost like opens up to the side there. We'll just like center this a small bit. And that way then I could actually use this space. Should we make it like brown or gray? Gray, pop of color. I actually really want to use like this chair. I think that chair looks so uncomfortable for like a desk setup, but I think it just seems perfect for this house. Actually, now that I think about it, sorry, it has to be black. It's got to be black at this point, doesn't it? I think so. There's probably like other glass little lamps that I could use, like probably this one. The lantern doesn't really fit the vibe or the aesthetic. Guess I could use this one, but I kind of don't like that one. That's also base game. What am I doing? I'm not going to use base game today. Excuse me. This house does not require too much base game. I'm going to use this like always, every day, all day long, just using the exact same lamp, and I cannot be stopped. Oh yeah, let's use this thing. Yes, the new little plant. Stunning. Love that. Okay, so maybe like a nice little an easel. Oh, okay. I don't know whether this easel is going to be functional in this little gap. Actually, I don't even want this one. I kind of want that fancier one. Can I unlock this one for myself? I mean, this one just feels like it would fit in this space a little bit better, of course. So let's maybe do that. And then maybe let's also put like a little guitar somewhere, maybe in the bedroom. Actually, that makes for a fun idea. And then if I just type in, wait, no, painting. I want to get these. Yes. Okay. Can I get more like graphs? I'm going to make them smaller and just like chuck them in here. I think they might make this not playable, but then again, do I really care about that? I don't really care too much about the idea of this not being playable. I think it's fine. I don't think anyone's going to want to live in this house because it is possible, obviously. Like, your Sims can obviously live here, but it is not ideal in the sense that, like, you can't really see anything. Like, I'm finding it difficult to see in this house, and it kind of is giving me a bit of a headache. So yeah, but it is, I mean, it is fully playable, but I don't want to play in it, is what I'm telling you. So I guess if you guys want this house, of course we'll upload it to the gallery, I guess, but I don't recommend playing in this house because I am getting like a slight smidgen of a headache. And I love the way I'm just putting in a curtain there, as if that's going to help you in any way, shape, or form. Because imagine trying to work here and it's so sunny and there's like sun coming from every angle and it's just so like hot. Oh my god, Ireland is really hot at the moment, which is crazy. Which actually literally looks like that outside right now. Like, it's sunny, blue skies. That's what my house looks like. But imagine being here in this hot box. Like, I just couldn't do it. So, oh my god, the sun. You see, this is why I was building an afternoon light, because I can actually see what's going on. But anyways, guys, I'd like to think that this house is now fully complete. I mean, I don't really want to add anything else to it. I don't think it needs anything else personally. I think it looks hideous. But at the same time, like, I like it. I like the structure. I like the layout. I like the idea of the glass being everywhere. But do I like it as a house? I don't think so. But guys, this was my glass challenge house, where as many things as I could have, I've made them glass. Of course, we've got like, you know, nice comfy textures in the sitting room, and of course we've got a little bit of marble flooring because I just didn't want this glass everywhere because there's dirt underneath it. But I still think I managed to do a nice enough job. Can I get a nicer mailbox? I'm really not vibing with this rusty old mailbox. I want my favorite one. And wait, now, is that wall missing again? Excuse me, why do my walls go missing every 2 minutes? I want this, and then I want that here. There we go. I really hope that there is walls everywhere. Like, I hope I haven't accidentally like forgotten a wall, because I really cannot tell anymore what's glass and what's like not wall at this point. I'm gonna put the mailbox here because obviously that makes a lot of sense for the mailbox to be there. Oh, maybe this little light. This is a cute one. It's this one, sorry, this one has like a little glass thing as well, so that's nice. Let's put 2 of those here at the back as well. And then maybe just like a tiny little rug welcome mat, which is totally seeping through that glass. But whatever, guys. What do you think of my beautiful little glass house? I mean, I'm sweating just looking at this house. It would feel like an actual greenhouse. Plants will grow at a rapid rate, and the condensation, I think, would be absolutely bizarre as well. So I don't know, guys. I don't know about this house. Let me know what you think. But let's do a little tour, shall we? Well, guys, welcome on into my beautiful contemporary, like, statement piece home. Like, they literally designed this in the worst way possible, but they were like, we want to be different. And by God, they are bloody different. Anyways, so this house is built in my beautiful coast of Admore, and I've totally just wrecked the neighborhood. But the funny thing is, in Ireland, actually, especially in places like Kinsale, you would so find, like, a rich person. Like, loads of rich people live in Kinsale, and I think this town is based off of that. But, like, I think the Ladipo household are probably the most richest in this neighborhood. But Kinsale is that kind of town where people, like rich people, would come over, or like even celebrities have homes in Kinsale, which is really funny. Like, why would they buy a home in Kinsale? But whatever. But you would probably find a similar enough house, not just made out of glass, but a lot of glass. So in metaphor, like, there's loads of like modern glass boxes around Kinsale, but this one took the top, took the cake, the cherry on top, whatever you want to say. But anyways, let's try and head in through the house. It is such like a spaghetti of glass. It actually is so confusing looking at it. But look, there we've got a front door here, which is fine. This is just a regular front door. As we're walking down the front entrance down the aisle, this is also glass. So let's head in through, oh my god, like, it reminds me of like a little gallery space or something. Let's head on through the bathroom, where when you're having a shower, you can also watch your significant other make you dinner, which is fantastic. That is just great. So we've got a little bit of privacy here, to be honest with you, but like, if you're greeting guests, first thing they're gonna see is you on the toilet, which is fantastic. So anyways, let's exit that space. I did this little thing for a bit of privacy, you know, just a bit of something, a bit of privacy. Then let's head on over through this little space, which I actually really like this rug. It kind of adds a little bit of coziness to this vibe, but I still feel so like exposed and so seen, and it's crazy. It's bizarre. I have a chess table here apparently for whatever bloody reason, and when you look up the stairs, you can literally see the bedroom. Oh my god, that actually would be kind of scary, because imagine like that glass just cracking and shattering and like just murder. Anyways, I think Spanish glass is glass that's meant to be kind of like very durable and very heavy duty. So maybe this is made out of Spanish glass. I do not know. Anyways, then we've got your kitchen. So we've got some regular appliances and nothing weird to question here. We've got some solar panels that we can see the connection and the cables through the glass roof there as well. And yeah, I mean, I kind of like the layout of the kitchen, and I like the way it kind of just has like beautiful little grand double doors to exit through the back. And then this is your fun like little garden area where you can just chillax. And again, it's all glass floored because we love the feeling of glass. No, glass under our feet, not grass. Imagine dropping like a cup and like just shattering the glass. Oh my god. Imagine how expensive this house would be. I don't know. Anyways, let's head on upstairs, where I would like to think this is all like a mezzanine area because we can just see everything throughout. So is this just like a mezzanine house? I don't know. But we've got this beautiful little seating area right here with a bit of art in the walls because of course. Then we've got a little bit of privacy with that frosted tinted glass. Whoa, we didn't know that, that bedroom was there. Oh my god, that bedroom was so hidden. Over here then we've got a nice little bed that makes you need to squint your eyes because it's so bright, because the light coming through is just bizarre. We've got beautiful little textures going on up there and some solar panels as well, of course. And we've got a nice art wall feature, a load of glass and mirrors over on this side. Of course, privacy with some curtains because, you know, we need a bit of privacy in this house, of course. Then we head on over through here, which I actually really like the office. The office has like nice vibes. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it would be really fun to paint here because you've got really nice natural light. And of course, you can grasp inspiration from everywhere around the world. So that's fun. But then you also head on over here and you've got another bathroom, which again is a lovely spacious bathroom. And in hindsight, this doesn't make any sense, but also imagine how fun it would be to be like in the bath and just like watching the world go by. I wish it was like one of those Japanese, do you know those like Japanese cubicles, those toilets? Whoops. One of you guys mentioned that I need to build a house like that, and this is kind of inspired by that too, where it's like, I think when you go into the glass cubicles, the glass becomes frosted, but you can still see it from the inside. So you can be on the toilet watching the world go by, but everyone from the outside cannot see in because it turns into frosted when you turn the lock. So I'd like to think that maybe as soon as you come into this house and like you put in your alarm, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, then maybe you can create yourself a little bit of like a frosted effect throughout the whole house. So maybe let's add the alarm here and let's play with that, you know, illusion that like that's how we do it. Like we come in, and as soon as we come in, we put in our like frosted feature, beep, boop, boop, and then all of the glass walls actually become frosted. Similar to like, you know, those doors, like the businesses and hobbies doors, they do have a like frosted feature. So when you put that alarm in, the feature becomes frosted and you can still see people out, but they cannot see you in. So maybe that's exactly what this house is like. And I mean, I love this glass wall feature. That's kind of what I wanted to highlight with this video, that like, yes, this is a bizarre thing that I've built here for us. And there are a couple of glitches with it, like just the columns on the corners and things like that. But still overall, I think it's an amazing feature and it works fantastically. And it now allows you to create monstrosities such as those. And it would be kind of fun to create maybe like a let's play where we do like a plant sim and they live in just like a greenhouse where it's just glass, and I think that would be fantastic. So let me know what you think of that idea, and also let me know what you think of this house. I mean, the fact that the Sims asked me to build for them and now they're gonna look at videos and be like, yeah, she still makes homes like this, she still does weird things like that. Maybe that's something that they like to me. I don't know what it is, but below this house at the very beginning was a beautiful build that I've created for the little household, and now I've totally destroyed their home and given them this. So if you would still like to purchase yourself the Enchanted by Nature pack, you can purchase yourself this pack using my creator code to support me as a creator if you've enjoyed this video. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.